everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report. Welcome to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. It's Fan Week on The Voice, where the fans get to choose the songs their favorite artists perform. Last night after the show, I got to talk to all the finalists about what went down on stage. Take a listen. Hey, everybody. I want to start off with Wendy. Happy birthday.
Thank you. How are you?
Great. So good to see you. What was it like to perform Freeway of Love for your birthday party on national television? And then to hear your coach Blake say that you are already an icon and a legend.
Woo-wee. It's like birthday gifts beyond my dreams that I could ever have. You know, celebrate my 57th birthday on, The Voice, and having Blake say that. I mean, it's amazing. It's like one of the best birthday presents I'll ever have. And I got a chance to share with millions of people. And so I'm very thankful for that experience.
Well, that bond that you have with Blake is so moving. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Well, I'm sure that once once you're on the team and when the numbers start getting smaller, I got a feeling that's when the relationships really start to build. And I feel like he gets me, I get him. And I feel like he's listening, and I'm definitely listening to him, but I definitely feel like we've made a connection. Like, I feel like he listens to me and I listen to him, and we've been picking the right songs, and he's been picking the songs too. So just getting to know him better. I didn't know I could do that, and it's happening on a natural pace, and I appreciate that too.
Well, it's been fun to watch, and I wish you continued success on your journey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Question for Lana. In your performance of I Hope, Blake, before that, he said you were authentic, believable, and that performance was a breakout moment for you. What does that support mean to you, along with the support of your fans, the Lanterns? Let's call them that, because that's what you want to call them.
Thank you. Man, I mean, this week, it was like I said, it is big shoes to fill with this song. It's not everybody can do that song. So the fact that my fans had that faith in me meant a lot, and I wanted to show them, prove them right. But of course, I'm not trying to wear her shoes. I phrased it kind of like I'm putting on my own pair. And so I was like, there's a little bit of pressure with that though. And to receive the response from Blake and the other coaches, but Blake, it just meant the world to me. We talked about the importance of storytelling in our rehearsal and telling the story, and how as country artists, we're trying to have people relate to us, whether it's a heartbreak or what. And so for him to call it real and authentic felt really good, because that's what I tried to do. And I really felt present on stage tonight, probably more so than any other performance. I was really, really in it. So.
Well, congratulations. It was really, really enjoyable. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
So Paris, you said your fans are not just fans, but that they're family. And then you got some love from your Navy family. So tell me what that means to you. And then talk about your performance of Use Me. And John said you did it with so much soul and power.
First and foremost, I definitely have a huge place in my heart for every last one of my Navy family. They mean a lot to me. Every single person that I've acquired as family over the years, and yeah, my fans are family. I don't necessarily call them fans. I call them family. Just because of the simple fact that, I feel like we're sharing this experience together. It's not just me, we're sharing it together. And so, they had an opportunity to lend a hand, and me being able to perform this song. And that felt amazing. John's always, got, great advice and a great critique. And to hear him say that about me tonight, just really lifted my spirits and made me feel like, okay, Paris, job well done, So that solidified it for me.
All right,
Well, Team
everyone.
Blake, you're still intact. I wish all you guys the best. Holly, I think you gave Anne and Nancy Wilson of Heart a run for their money by performing alone. Talk about your emotional connection to the song, and also when Blake said he knew it was going to be epic.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. This song is connected to me. Like, this is the first song that my fiance ever heard me sing, and actually in that time, like, we weren't together. We were just kind of like music buddies and stuff. So I felt like the connection to him. Like, I think that's why I sang that song for him, because I'm like, I want to get you like alone. I want to like tell you how I feel and stuff. So for me, it was kind of like, a tribute to him almost. It's not like the dedication week or anything, but I feel really emotionally connected to him like through that song. And when Blake said that, I was like, what? Like, a lot of people, when they heard I was singing that song, they're like, oh, this could be like, I don't know how this is gonna go, because I haven't sang like that really on the show yet. So it was just like, I didn't know how it would go. I was hoping well, and I'm just like thankful that Blake likes it. Like, he's like the harshest like person in my, not harsh, but like I find myself like secretly wanting to like make Blake happy sometimes. Like, he doesn't always, like give his stamp of approval. So I don't know what else to say. I think I've said too much. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly. I don't think it was just Blake. It was everybody loved the performance. So congrats to you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's really nice to talk to you again.
Thank you. You too. And Jim and Sasha, your performance of Who Will Stop the Rain was a showstopper. And your fans back home, I think they won the prize for the most rambunctious and energetic crew of the evening. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was insane. It was so awesome. Seeing like the watch party was at our local movie theater back in Connecticut. And then my best friend Maddie gave a little message. And it was so funny because they like showed it, like when we were on stage, we got to watch it and everybody like went crazy. And it was really great to see. And it was to be able to see that right before we started performing. It was like really great and gave us good energy. And we knew that we had so much support from home and from the fans. And that's really just what this week is all about.
Absolutely.
Ariana, who said that you were a musical genius.
Yeah.
So that must have made you feel incredible. And talk about what it's like moving forward on her team.
Don't know what to say to that, except, I'm playing with this guy, so I must be doing something right.
He's just overly humble and he won't take any compliment, but he's like a multi-instrumentalist who has like a brain that works like crazy. And she was right. If he had like 8 arms, he'd be playing 8 different instruments. He just can't take a really good compliment like that.
It's very kind of them to say that, but I love to collaborate with people, and it brings out everyone's gift.
Just take the compliment.
Thank you.
I want to start off with Jeremy. Jeremy, what was it like to feel the love from your Florida fans and have them pick the song Reckless Love for you, which John called the perfect song and said it showed so much passion in your performance?
Whoa, is that what he said? I don't even remember. It feels incredible to have my fans back home. And listen, they have been doing these watch parties every week since I think the knockouts. So it is unbelievable, the support. And I got to see my baby girl at the front line, you know what I'm saying, with everybody there. That it's just the most beautiful thing. It caught me for a second. I was like, nope, boy, you better look away. Don't look at the screen back there. Don't look at it. You're going to get caught up in your emotions. But it really is the most beautiful thing. And people back home know who I am. They know that I'm a worship leader. They know that I'm a Christian artist. And it's just the most beautiful thing to know that the millions of people that watch this show that there are so many of them that know that same thing without even meeting me, you know, and that is one of the greatest, that'll be one of the greatest things I ever will take from the show, for sure.
Well, it was an incredible performance. Congratulations, Jeremy. Gemini, I want to ask you, you said you had performed Diamonds on your YouTube channel several years ago, and that your fans are fueling you to shine like a diamond. So talk about what their support means to you and how you felt when you got that standing ovation and Kelly said your performance was incredible.
I first want to say that I love my fans. I couldn't even get maybe 50 views before getting on The Voice. And those 50 views were 50, you know, supporters that were always supporting me. So I thank those 50 views, but to see it now increase so much, and like to see moms sending me videos of their kids being inspired by me, and young girls sending me messages about, you know, single moms and just moms in general who are inspired by me, it means a lot to me. And so like my fans, I absolutely love them. They mean the world to me. And it was crazy getting a standing ovation by the judges. Of course, like we have sung in front of them for many rounds, but I think getting that the 4-person stand up was amazing. And I just want to go further and keep going, hopefully.
Well, what you were wearing was just so incredibly perfect with the song, your outfit,
Thank
your
you.
jewelry, it was just your hair, everything was stunning, Gemini. So
Thank you.
I loved it. I loved it.
Thank you.
So, girl named Tom, Caleb, Becca, Joshua, I love seeing your Grandma Jean's reaction to your previous performance. That was priceless. So Becca, you had mentioned that you were a little bit scared to sing a country song, but how did you feel right after the performance? And then Blake, our country guy, said it felt like home.
It definitely felt good to have the crowd support and Blake's support, and, you know, just hearing us perform and saying that feels like home, because I mean, at the end of the day, like that does feel like home to us too. I think we do like try to be versatile, but country harmonies, that warmth really does wrap us in. And yeah, yeah, Grandma Jean, she, you know, she has dementia, so every week that we've made it past like a checkpoint in The Voice, she thinks we win the whole show. And it's so sweet.
Good.
It is
happy.
so sweet, because every time she's like, they won, and we're like, yeah, we won. It's like it brings so much joy to her face. Like it's so sweet. But yeah, she's definitely a huge fan.
Well, you guys have such an incredible fan base at home, and it was wonderful to see them. But what has their support meant to you throughout this whole journey?
They've been such a warm support throughout our whole 2-year journey as a band. I mean, we would play, our first gig was a mile from our parents' house. It was at a winery.
Little winery.
Middle of cornfields. Yeah, middle of cornfields. And I kid you not, we've literally had 300 people. And our town is not over 500. Like,
it's very small.
Like there, no stoplights, no gas stations in our town. And people just come out in droves, partially because it's literally the only thing happening, but also in part because they really we care about the people that are in our community, and they've taught us how to love well. And yeah, so we hope to spread that love to the rest of America and the world in some small way.
Sounds like you guys created a field of dreams in your town. Your performance was incredible, with you standing on the piano, and the staging was just magnificent. but both Camila Cabello and John were waiting for you to sing Queen. How did you feel when you finally got to do it and you got the standing ovation from all of the coaches?
It was really cool. It was a lot of pressure, to be honest. I love Queen. I love Freddie. I've looked up to Freddie for a long time vocally, so definitely a lot of pressure. I was really excited. Like you said, the staging was phenomenal. The Voice did an incredible job. I had so much fun. And yeah, knowing that all the hard work that I put into it and that John helped me with paid off, and the coaches loved it. And I hope America loved what we put out, because I really, really enjoyed that performance. It was probably my favorite on the show so far.
It was incredible, but at the end of it, Kelly said she would love to see a show about you and starring you on Broadway. What did you think of that comment?
I mean, if those doors are open, I'm ready to walk through them. I received that. So I appreciate Kelly's putting that out there, and I'm believing and praying for that. Like, that would be an amazing dream to happen.
Well, the Great White Way, here you come, Joshua. I hope to be in the audience for that. And Jershika.
Hey, Hillary.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
John said you
good.
are the running reign champion. And how did it feel to sing your song, How Can I Ease the Pain? I'd love for you to talk about, you mentioned this, but your own struggles, but the strength you've gained from your fan base and from being on the show.
Yeah, definitely has been something that I never thought I would obviously do. But being on the show definitely has been a challenge and also a blessing. And I've learned a lot about myself. There has been struggles that I feel like I have overcome, and I'm still yet overcoming them as the show goes on, because the pressure just keeps rising. But with this song title, How Can I Ease the Pain? It really kind of just speaks to the show too itself. You can really make it about anything. It can be about love. It can be about, daily life, some struggles. And for me, trying to make that connection would definitely be with the show. Like, how can I ease the pain? Like, when in general, with all of the stuff that's going on, not necessarily saying that it's pain, but make it less stress-free environment for me. And that's something that I'm still learning how to balance. And at the end of the day, it's still a blessing regardless. And I've learned so much about myself. I learned things that I didn't think I could do, and I've done it, and I'm just grateful for it. So it's been fun.
Well, some of the comments from your fans, especially the family with the little boy, it was so moving, but you've gotten so many of those kind of comments and that kind of feedback. What has that meant for you to have this platform to be able to address people like the little boy in the family? I'm sorry, I don't remember his name.
His name was Trip. I love that family. The mom, she actually sent a message, and it stood out to me more than everyone else's, because the story really connected with mine personally. But to know that I'm inspiring so many young, talented, children and, men and women, to know that have struggled with learning disabilities, it just means the world. Like, I'm doing something on this platform, and it's restoring hope. It's giving people faith and joy, and I could be a voice for that. I would definitely do that, and I feel like with this platform, it's allowed me to do that, and I'm so grateful to have spoke on that situation, because a lot of people suffer in silence, and to know that people are coming out and saying, hey, we have an issue here, we need to talk about it, and they're reaching out to me to say that I struggle with that. It means the world.
Well, more power to you, Jershika. Congratulations on tonight's performance.
Thank you, Hillary. Bye.